What's up, YouTube? Back again with my first video. I'll leave the description of the first video, the link in the description. But today I'm gonna be checking out the Phantom 4 that I just got from a family member. This shit's pretty cool. I learned how to use it yesterday, but now I'm actually gonna just like kind of walk through it. But basically you have 4 rotors down here and they're color coded to the motors. So you have like blank motor there, and then you have a black dot motor. So you take the black thingies onto the black dots, and then the gray ones onto the blank ones, and you basically just push them down and rotate them on, and they'll like latch in. Get this shit to go on. Fuck. Alright, so I got the motors on. Basically, when I first started using this, I had no idea how much this relied on your cell phone. I thought it was just like cell phone was optional. But as you can see, like this is the controller, connects to your phone, and then the controller talks to the drone through your cellular connection. So basically, that's how you view through the camera as well, and so you know you're recording and shit. And basically, to turn it on, all you have to do, press the button once, see the lights come on, and you hold it down for 2 seconds. So that's activated. On the drone, you do the same thing. Press it down, the lights come up, hold it down for 2 more seconds. But the rotors don't start, which I did not know that at first either, so it took me a little long while to figure that out. Once it's on, like basically it connects automatically. I don't know if you can see that screen, but press go fly. It'll bring you to the camera view. I still have not figured out how to rotate this camera view, like so it's like vertical, because the phone's supposed to be horizontal, but the like holding part here doesn't really hold on to it. It doesn't go down far enough to hold it. So I'll figure that out at some point. But yeah, basically all you do after that is you hold this 2 sticks in the bottom left corner of each side. So let me like try to do that. Hold them down for a few seconds. Oh, never mind. So when you first turn it on, the motors have to warm up and stuff. So I don't know if you can see this. I'm probably sure you can't see it, but it says right here, like it's warming up. So we'll come back to that when it comes on. Alright, so first I had to download software packaging. It's on for the drone. Like this thing is from 2017. I got it from a family member recently, so it hasn't been used in a while. It's like, I think I used it once when it first came out, but basically just updating the firmware and stuff. Like, I don't really understand what it means. Like, I don't really know what I'm getting out of this, but I have to do it to use it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And it's pretty cool. This shit just talks directly to the drone, so we'll see. I'll show this firing up after this is done downloading and everything. Alright, as you see now, I moved. I'm in a shaded spot. I just did this because it's pretty hot outside. It's like sweaty balls hot. So I didn't want to heat up this equipment before it even started using it, because it's gonna get hot just from use alone. But yeah, it's still downloading, but you can actually see my phone screen now. Like, one thing I wanted to mention was I feel like I don't know shit about drones. I'm like just getting into it, so I might be talking about stuff that is there that I don't know about. But I feel like you can customize the shit out of this thing. Like, imagine wrapping this in like a paint, like a car. Like, I'm already gonna pull this DJI sticker off right now because it's a sticker. Wait, never mind. Letters aren't printed. Shit, I just pulled the plastic off. Well, anyways, I want to put like some kind of dope sticker on the middle, just to, like, you know, add some customization to it and stuff. I'm not gonna take off here because there's a tree right here, obviously, and I will destroy it. So I'm gonna move it out to this field, set it down, go sit there with it. And like when you start it up, it will basically like register where you start it as a home point. And then on this controller, you have like a little home button. And so you want to land it, it'll automatically like locate itself back to that spot and land it safely for the most part. Sometimes it will like tip over, but it hasn't damaged the rotors for me yet, so that's pretty cool. One thing that's cool is in this app, like if it will ever finish this firmware, it's been at 100% for like 5 minutes now. But there's a ton of settings you can do for like height restrictions, like obstacle avoidance. You can turn them on, put it in beginner mode, so like, you know, some people can barely drive fucking cars out here, much less a drone, so that's good for those kind of people. I've been on beginner mode just because I've just started using it. But like once I get the hang of it, it's kind of like a video game. Like you can do crazy shit like drone racing. I've seen those guys, like they're insane. But Yeah, so I'm gonna play with those settings. You can set like height limits. Depending on where you are, there's like zone restrictions based on FAA flight charts where like planes fly and stuff, because this thing technically can fly to 19,000 feet, which I don't believe, and I think that's insane. Like, I'd love to see that. But you can, they say. And so they put restrictions, like the federal limit is 400 feet. But if you're in certain airspaces, like I used this here yesterday and it blocked me from going above 98 feet. So it's just for safety because tons of planes fly over here. But hopefully soon I can actually get this thing started. Alright, we're finally back again. Took me a while to update this shit. I had to drive all the way home. I ended up just canceling it anyways. But yeah, now I can finally get this shit started. Go fly. That brings up like the camera basically. I do have to calibrate it. Let's do that real quick. Basically calibrate it, you just calibrate it and then you like rotate the drone around. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright, we finally got this shit set up after a long time. I could have flown it earlier, but I wanted to be thorough and like make sure everything's up to date. So I'm gonna show you how this shit works now. I'm gonna bring this out to this field over here. I'm gonna put some drone footage into the video later. But for now, this is all about getting started. So it's there. Alright, so you can see the camera is like kind of in the grass right now. You can see the drone right there. I'll back up. So basically, let me see if I can get this in the shot. You have these two joysticks right here to get the motor started. Literally, you just hold them in opposite bottom corners like this. And boom, you can probably hear it, but show you. That bitch is spinning. There we go. They actually look slower in the video than they actually are going. Like, I think that's because of just the frame rate. But yeah, that's basically it. And then to take it off, all you gotta do is hold this button up, this left stick, up, boom, you're good to go. That shit's flying, bro. I'm flying, mama. well, we're almost out of battery, but that shit was fun. I'll have a bunch of like decent drone footage for my first time, but definitely expect more videos soon. Like and subscribe, stay tuned for more. I'll be doing a bunch of other shit besides drones. Like hopefully I can get some cooking videos in, gaming, like all that kind of shit. So, yep, peace.